What's good, YouTube, man? First ever YouTube video, so the audio, the visuals, and the lighting ain't perfect. Bear with me, I'm learning as I go. I want to get on here, man, and kind of let y'all know I want to start this channel because I'm heavily into firearms. I'm into firearms slash that's been a hobby of mine for like the last 2 or 3 years. Got my first firearm like 2019, 2020, like right when COVID started. And ever since then, I kind of been into firearms, buying, selling, trading, upgrading, the whole nine. Also, shout out my mentor Ernest. He really got me the firearm bug. I went from like one firearm to like 10 when I met him. So that's kind of where I'm at in regards to my firearm journey and firearms. For me, just a little bit about myself, man. My name is Greg, 28 years old, born and raised in St. Louis, Missouri. Yes, I'm from where 60 Red is from. Been in the firearms, like I said, the last 2 or 3 years, really getting into it. I'm always online looking at the 2A community, looking at, 2A videos, looking at firearm videos of creators online and YouTube and attachments, just anything 2A related. I'm always looking. So just a little bit of background about me, man. So right now I'm gonna get into what all the firearms I physically have in my collection right now. So we're gonna start it off, my most recent pickup. Also, just to show YouTube, all firearms in this video are clear. Magazine is clear. Nothing in here, you feel me? So y'all can see that. Most recent pickup, like I said, is the Springfield XD Mod 3, man. All my firearms, well, handguns rather, are 9mm except one. I got one 10mm, man, but we'll get to that when we get to it. XD Mod 3 FDE, man. Check that out. Crispy, Springfield, famous for that butt safety, man. The sight on here is O-Sight SE. And it's just some grip tape I got off physical Amazon. When it comes to firearm, at least for firearm parts, I try to at least research as best as I can before I go buy some, obviously, because with firearm parts, you can't just like go to the store and test them and see if you like it or not, right? It's kind of trial and error and, hope you like it. So, but this is my XD Mod 3, man. Crispy. I'm gonna show y'all that window, man, on this. This is RMSC footprint. So this is a green dot. Show y'all that. Try not to flag myself, you know what I'm saying? Nice little window, nothing too crazy. Gets the job done. It has to show the loaded indicator on the back of there. So beautiful firearm, man. Springfield does great on their products. And like I said, with the butt safety, it's ergonomically pleasing. It don't feel like it's in the way. It doesn't feel like you got to think about it when you present out. When you present out, your palm automatically hits that. So it's kind of natural, so to speak. So that's my first pickup, my recent pickup. That's one of the ones I carry as well a lot. So next one, man. Next one, big 10 milli joint, man. I've always wanted a 10 mil. I know it's kind of like one of those one-off calibers, and they said like 40 and 40 Smith & Wesson and 10 mil essentially like the same thing. But once again, YouTube, we are clear. Nothing in the magazine, nothing in there. You know what I'm saying? This is my Springfield XDM Elite 10mm compact, man. Beautiful firearm on this. Beautiful firearm, man. I think match grade trigger in this, all black. These grips are from Talon Grips. I got the 15 round mag here. It came with two 11 round mags, but I went and bought the 15 round mag, obviously for more capacity. Also, it gives me like a full size grip on there. So especially with 10 mil, man, being a big hitter, you need as much purchase on the firearm as possible with the 10 mil, man. The sight on here is a Zolacy Z1R, red dot. I think it's a 3 MOA. I'm all for having budget as well as a little bit more expensive firearms and attachments. Everything don't gotta be, the highest grade, at least for me, man. I like to have a mix of both. That way I know what works, what doesn't. You know what I'm saying? But big 10 milli, man. Big 10 Miski, man. Once again, Springfield known for that butt safety. I don't have no problem with the butt safety. It's natural when I punch out, man. I don't even have to think about it. Only thing I don't like is the U-notch. Also, never had an issue with this optic. Screws never backed out. Optics never flew off. Also, it comes with the front fiber optic sight. The XD Mod 3 does too. I was thinking about EDC in this, man, but I'm like, if you're trying to EDC 10 mil, man, you're trying to knock a bear down for real, man. Unless you practice on a regular basis with 10 mil and get so good with it, I don't think you need to walk around with no 10 mil, man. This is more like, you know, a range toy or range practice. Even when I find myself shooting this, I always find I have to readjust myself, you know what I'm saying, whether it's my grip or my stance when I'm firing this thing. Like I said, I think it's a match grade trigger in this. Beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I can show y'all the physical reset. Mind y'all, we are clear on this firearm. So here's the take up. Take up is not too crazy. I feel like it's kind of gummy, but it's all right. Nothing too crazy. Right there, there's the wall. Boom. Then the reset. Boom. Reset is very minimal on this one. I will say that the reset is very, very minimal on this 10 mil, man. But that's my big 10 milli. I'll show y'all the physical trigger on the XD Mod 3. So once again, these firearms are clear. So here's a take up right there. Oh, hold on. Damn. Hold on. Boom. Reset. Reset is, I feel a little bit longer on her than the physical 10 mil. And I think because I don't think the Mod 3 has a match grade trigger like the 10 mil does. This next one, man, this kind of like my range toy or Call of Duty setup, if you will. Most of my firearms are black. I have 2 FDE setups. I wanted some different color, but not nothing crazy like a gold or yellow or, you know what I'm saying, red or whatever some people be having their guns. Still wanted to be kind of neutral and concealable. I ain't want to be somewhere and I raise up my arm to grab something off a shelf and you see some yellow gold on my head, be like, damn, what's that? So this right here, once again, no magazine. We are clear. Nothing in there. This is my PSA dagger, full size S in sniper green, man. Like I said, I try to get at least anything firearm related. I try to get it online. I really don't like going to the store to buy anything because sometimes it be marked up a little bit too much. And usually the prices are better online. Excuse me. Usually, like I said, prices are better online. Only time I go get something is if it's like last minute, I need it, we finna go shoot or something like that, or they price match it online, or the price is like the same within like a $5 to $10 difference. PSA dagger full size S, got the gold barrel on this thing, got the slide, bought the slide and the frame off PSA, got the, you know what I'm saying, slide cutouts up top, got the suppressor height sights, got the Holosun 407 on here. This is a PSA compensator. This is their brand compensator, if y'all can see that. So I got that on there. JTH printed designs, Magwell. These grips aren't Talon grips. I can't remember what brand this is as far as the grips. I really like the sandpaper texture as far as grips. It really, I feel like, locks my hand onto the firearm when I'm shooting. The only thing with these grips compared to the Talon grips on the 10 millimeter is the Talon grips is all one piece. This back piece right here is a separate piece from the sides, and this tends to peel up a little bit. I press it down and it sticks for a little bit, but that's my only dilemma on that. Only physical eternal upgrade I did on this, excuse me, was I put a polymer 80 trigger in here. So obviously I'm not a gunsmith by any means. I had the gunsmith put the polymer 80 trigger kit in, took it out to the range, shot it. It was binary firing, doing something real weird. I thought I might have did some shit, did some research online, and it turns out that the trigger bar that came with that polymer 80 trigger is either like too big or too small, or you need to polish the parts or whatever like that. Or the other fix was to put the OEM trigger bar back in with the trigger. Had the gunsmith put the OEM trigger bar back in. When I took it out to the range, it shot fine. Like I said, I'm more of a compact guy when it comes to physical carrying. I'll probably never carry this. It's like my range toward bedside gun in the house. You know what I'm saying? But overall, great firearm. Had no issues with it other than the trigger. When you do aftermarket parts, it's a chance that might not work right. It's a 50-50, right? So other than that, that's my PSA full size dagger S sniper green. Next one, this is one of those real budget companies that, you know, doesn't have a lot of videos online. At the same time it does, but it's not like something where everybody's like dying over or like, oh, I gotta go get this, or, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I'm all for budget and high-end firearms, firearm parts, whatever. I'm all for it. Everything don't gotta be $1,000+, man. Some of these budget guns do better than these other high-end guns, if you ask me. So once again, show y'all YouTube, we are clear. Lock this slide back. We are clear. This is the TSOS PX9 carry, man. TSOS PX9 carry. Um, Great firearm, man. Haven't had no issues with it. This thing came with a lot of stuff inside the box. It came with side adjustable, side straps, adjustable or swappable back straps. That mag well that's on her, it came with it. The, extension on the magazine, it came with it. It came with a hard case. It came with a cleaning kit. It came with a holster. It's like a trigger guard holster. It's not like ideal, but it's still a holster, right? I love that these budget companies give you a lot of bang for your buck when it comes to these budget firearms, man. You know what I'm saying? You go out and buy you a Glock for whatever price, these Glocks. I'm not a Glock person, even though I know the PSA is like based off a Gen 3 Glock. Me personally, I don't like Glocks. Ergonomically, they're terrible. If a firearm is not ergonomically sound, when I pick it up and I present out, I'm not going to want it. But like I said, man, great firearm, came with a lot of stuff inside the box. Shoots anything I run through it. Got that trigger safety right there, so it won't go bang unless that's pressed down. I can show you how the trigger pull on this. Once again, we are clear. So here we are. Hold on. Take up right there. Take up. Bang. Reset. Very minimal. Great triggers. Not too gritty or gummy, anything like that. The sight on here is a Gideon Omega. This says like the poor man's SRO. I'm not gonna flag myself. It's a green dot, nice window. When I present out, man, I instantly see that dot when I present out, man. No issues on it. Everything is great on it. There's no really like aftermarket support really on these. It's kind of like either TSOS or nothing unless you find somebody that 3D print some shit. But other than this, I would trust my life with this. It is a great firearm. Haven't had no issues with it. Runs. They actually, also fiber optic front sights, man. Fiber optic front sights. When I bought this, they actually came out with the TSOS PX9 carry comp with the integrated compensator. I was pissed because I'm like, I could have just waited and got that. I was thinking about getting that as well and just having a standard and that, or just selling this and then just upgrading. Like I said, I always, either if I don't use something, if I want to upgrade and just get the next best thing, as far as the version, whatever it is, I'll just sell it if I don't see myself having both of them or using both of them. But that's that TSOS PX9 carry. This next one, man, I was looking at this firearm for a long time. I went down a super crazy rabbit hole with this, watched a bunch of videos, a bunch of reviews. When it came up, when I saw the deal that was with it, I couldn't pass it up. It came with like 5 or 6 magazines. 4 of them was like 15, 16 round magazines. And 2 of them was like a 12 round magazine. This company is actually based out of Dallas, Texas. Did a bunch of research on it, man. And I have no complaints on it. Well, I have like caveat complaints, not like, oh, I hate it type situation. Once again, YouTube, we are clear. I like to slide back. You feel me? Nothing in there. We good. This is the Ross Martin RM1C comp. We got that compensator, the integrated compensator, chunk port, whatever 2A community want to call it. Beautiful firearm, man. Trigger on this thing is wonderful. Not too gritty, not too soft, nothing like that. Like I said, it came with a bunch of stuff. It actually came with the sight too. This sight is a Viridian RFX11. Nothing too crazy. Probably something they just threw in there because they got a deal on it, or it was going out of just getting discontinued or something like that. No complaints on it whatsoever. It shoots whatever I put through it. I usually shoot 124 or 147 just for recoil management. Haven't had no issue with it. I will say it is the firearm in general is super loud with 115 and 124. And that could just be the ammo type of ammo or whatever. But lighter ammo is usually hotter, so. Other than that, man, great firearm. The only caveats that I have on this is far as like the stippling go, also came with extra back straps as well. The stippling on here, I felt like could have been better. I felt like they could have bring it up here some more. Also, the stippling here where you put your thumb or whatever, or your resting hand. I feel like they could have put something here and here, because when I find I'm presenting the firearm, I feel like I'm constantly trying to feel where that is. And I kind of put my thumb a little bit farther back and not so far forward. Like up here, I kind of put my thumb back here. So that's kind of my only caveat. Also, the physical slide lock / slide release is kind of small and also kind of gritty. I've shot it a good amount of times. I thought it would have loosened up over time. I kind of find myself really gotten to like press it down for it to slide the lock forward versus like on that Springfield and stuff. You know, it's a little boop and then that slide goes straight forward. Other than that, great firearm. Also, only thing like you can see like there's a gap from the end here to the physical magazine. I wish they would have like figured out a way to like bring this down and make this all even versus having like a gap. But other than that, and then like I said, with the stippling / grip texture, nothing some grip tape can't fix. You know, you can swap out that slide release, slide lock. But other than that, man, great firearm, and I don't got no complaints, man. No crazy real complaints as far as that. All right, man. That's all my physical handguns I got right now. I'm actually missing one. The shit was stolen out of my car. Crazy. The police actually found it. They contacted me, said they found it. I had to go do the paperwork and all that, show that it's mine, you know, show the police report, all that BS. I'm just waiting on them to do ballistics or whatever they need to do to get my shit back. It's a SIG P320. I know I might hear in the comments, oh, SIG P320. They were going off by themselves, all that. I'm not trying to hear that shit. My SIG P320 ain't never went off. I didn't drop that mug when it's been loaded up. I done dropped it at the range. My shit ain't never went off. My 320 ain't doing that shit. I don't know about y'all's. My 320 ain't doing that. But that's my baby, man. I could shoot that thing with my eyes closed, one hand, left hand, you name it. I had that thing tricked out. I could probably put some pictures on the screen if I could find them. I had 2 setups on that. Had the Polymer 80 grip module, 17 round, and I had the Wilson Combat 15 round with the SIG Robio 1 Pro with the silver gas pedal. That's my baby. It's that I guard that with my life. Out of all my firearms, that's the one I'm trusting 1,000% with my life. I trust my life. Don't get me wrong with these as well, but that's number one. Like I that's my baby. Like that's my go-to. That's what I walk around with most of the time. So I'm just waiting to get my shit back, man. But I got 2 more firearms, like they're like long guns, so to speak. 1 shotgun and 1 assault rifle pistol. My assault rifle pistol, that's my baby. I done put my blood, sweat, and tears into that thing. If shit hit the fan, zombie apocalypse, you know what I'm saying? Damn, you name it. Damn world ending. I need to get in the field for whatever reason. Some shit go down. This what I'm grabbing. Like off rip. I know this thing from top to bottom. Like I said, I can shoot that thing with my eyes closed too. One-handed, clear a room, whatever you need to do. This my baby right here, man. So, and then I'm gonna show y'all that we are clear on this joint. We are clear. Show y'all YouTube. Boom. Take the mag out. Nothing in there. This is my PSA 11.5 dedicated 5.56, man. Like I said, I know everything on this thing from top to bottom. This is my YHM Turbo K RB reduced back pressure can suppressor, whatever 2A community calls it. Just got a I think end of January, start of February. Should have bought a suppressor earlier. I can't go back to shooting unsuppressed after shooting this thing, even though it's dedicated 5.56 and 5.56 not like really supposed to be for suppression or suppression worthy. It's still super quiet, man. It's not like 300 blackout quiet or, you know, 9mm 147 grain quiet suppression. It's still quiet. Just some grip tape I got off Amazon. I got the Strike Industries hand stop on here. I got the Holosun ARO sight on here. I think it's a 304 MOA red dot. Clear ETS mag on this thing. Got the Strike Industries charger handle with the ports where you can plug the ports with the Allen screw and flow the gas how you want it. SBA 5 brace. This is a pistol. This is not a SBR by any means. This my baby, man. I love shooting this thing. I run this thing all the time and ain't never let me down. I know some people may say, oh, PSA is mid or PSA this. Look, my PSA products, I ain't never had no issue. So that's my 11.5 dedicated 5.56 war ready, baby. Something hit the fan. We in the field with this for real. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And my last one, nothing too crazy, man. Just a little pump action shotgun. I haven't done anything with it yet. Just show y'all it is clear. We are clear. This is standard black 12 gauge pump. This is a Tokarev. I got this thing for like under 100, literally. haven't done anything with it. I want to do a project with this. Maybe that'd be one of my videos I do, or get the furniture and everything, trick it out. I really don't shoot it like that because, one, I hate this damn stock. I understand it because it's obviously shotgun and mediate the recoil as best as possible. I hate this damn stock. I want one of those skeletonized stocks. So that's what I'll put on here. Basic 12 gauge. Excuse me. This that motherfucking, you hear that bitch rack, you better get the fuck on. You feel me? But yeah, man, standard 12 gauge shotgun, nothing crazy. Plan on doing some more to it, but for right now, it kind of just sits there. I got ammo for it. I'll shoot it if, like, me and my mentor, when we go shoot and it's shotgun day, he just want to bring out his stuff and I bring out mine. But other than that, man, that's my physical firearm collection what I got right now, man. I plan on doing more with this channel. Like I said, some range days, how to's or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I want to try to build this channel, do something with this channel, see if it goes somewhere. 2A community is very, helpful, very friendly. I ain't never seen no crazy BS comments on people videos or whatever, unless somebody's doing some insane shit, right? Like I said, I can do some range days. I can do some community days at the range that I go to, that I got membership to. They have a community day with like Smith & Wesson and the companies come out. I want to get to a outdoor range. I have not been to an outdoor range yet at all. I go to an indoor range. There's only so much you can do at an indoor range. I want to take my assault rifle pistol out, drag that thing out 100 yards, really get it sighted in for at least 100 yards, because it's not really sighted in for anything other than like 25 yards, maybe 50 on the indoor range. But yeah, man, this my motherfucking first ever YouTube video, man. Hope this shit go good. Hope y'all like it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if y'all want to see some stuff on here, whether it's how-tos or, if I get some new attachments, come, build my shotgun with me. Whatever the case may be, man, I'm trying to build this channel, give y'all some stuff, give y'all some content, man. But other than that, man, it's your boy Firearm Flexoo, and I'm out this thing. I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.